Welcome to Support Now This Friday, powered by Heineken. Live Your Music. I'm Ordain, and I'm here to keep you up to date on what's hot in entertainment. We're still filming here at the Duncantown Studios, so make sure and check them out if you're interested in music and engineering, right? Cool. This week we have Chairo the Fox.
You got it.
Now, I've had a wolf on my show, but now today I have a fox on my show.
Yeah, that's much better actually.
So tell me, how did you get the name Chairo the Wolf?
I don't know who Chairo the Wolf is, but I'll tell you how I got the name Chairo
The Fox. Sorry.
Oh man, such a personal story. I don't know if I want to share that version of it. But an important man gave me that name. He's not alive anymore, but he taught me a lot, and he means a lot to me. And till I die, I'll make sure people know me as the Fox, because that's what he referred to me as.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's very inspirational. You know, when people are in your lives and they affect you and they touch you, you're supposed to carry them on. That's how the legacy continues to go on, and the love and the experiences.
For sure.
Generation to generation, you know what
Exactly.
I mean? That's beautiful. I love it. So it's good that you resonate with it as well too, and I'm sure he gave it to you because of a really good reason.
Very good reason. Very. If you're my friend, you know the reason. You would probably be saying, yeah, it's a pretty good reason.
Pretty good reason, huh?
But the public can't get that yet.
Before we were actually filming, you were telling us the meaning of your name, Chairo.
Yeah, so Chairo has two origins. My parents are pastors, big shock. And Chairo is a Greek word that translates into rejoice. My middle name, the one that follows right after it, is Emmanuel, which means God is with us. So they was just like, rejoice for God is with us.
My son's middle name is Emmanuel.
Awesome. That's a beautiful and strong name.
Yeah, it really is.
And they didn't count on this one, but it's also Japanese. And it means brown. So I'm basically Brown Boy Joy, Chairo the Fox.
I love it. Way to go. I notice your hands are shaking. Are you a little bit nervous?
Yeah, I'm always nervous. That's my secret.
All right, and you have a beautiful guitar. The guitar is actually one of my favorite instruments in the world. Are you going to play something for us? Will it help calm you down a bit?
Maybe. We'll see how this interview goes, you know. I might play you something. Or maybe you can sing me something, or we could just vibe. But let's continue the interview. Maybe we'll get back to it.
Okay. So you are an artist. What all do you do in the music world? Because I see that you're a musician. What else do you do?
Well, I do music. I do hip hop as well. I'm a rapper. Yeah.
Nice.
I guess.
That's your favorite genre?
No.
What's your favorite genre?
I don't have one. That's madness. I can't pick one.
Were you raised on music? Did you pick?
No, I was not.
No?
Oh my goodness. So I learned music from a young age, but listening to music was not something I got to do. My parents weren't the strictest, but they were parents. So, you know, they're like, you can't listen to that, you can't listen to that. I grew up on straight up gospel. Straight up gospel. To worship you I live, to worship you gospel. And some classical from schooling. I didn't get to listen to real secular music until like junior high. Well, my best friend Peter Thompson at the time, aka MT13, shout out. He basically used to give me his Motorola Razor. You guys remember that one? You could bleep that out if they don't sponsor us. But and all his music would be there, and he would listen to stuff like Naughty by Nature, Gorillaz, Linkin Park, Tupac, Biggie. All these new songs I was discovering as a pre-teen, you know, as almost a teenager basically, where you had the whole 90s and all that. You were listening to all these music. Like, I'm horrible at karaoke because I don't recognize these songs because I haven't heard them yet.
Wow.
So, parents, don't shout to your kids, man, because they're not going to understand references.
You know, typically, I'm loving your story so far, because typically you'd have the artists who were raised to music. Oh, my mother is a singer, and my uncle was a DJ, or something like that. You coming from something completely unique.
Well, I wasn't introduced to music, so I had to chase it.
Right. And you had when did you find the drive and the passion for music?
Well, like I said, I learned music as a child. My father, he's a pastor. He played piano. He played kind of guitar. And, parents kind of want their kids to do what they really couldn't get to do. So, he put all three of us, I have two other siblings, all three of us in a music class, a dance class, gymnastics, karate. We did it all. And, I was learning drums. Drum set was my first instrument. Well, actually, technically, piano was my first instrument, but I stopped playing around the age of 5, and I got into drum sets. And then I started learning the other instruments I know. But I still wasn't really into music because this is something.
When did you find yourself going after it?
It was when I got into CV Bethel Stingrays, and it was by accident too. So at the time, I was real nerdy, really into video games, anime stuff. So I wanted to make stuff like that, video games and cartoons. In fact, I'm working on a cartoon now. And I wanted to do computers. I say, if I can learn computers, I can do this stuff. So CV Bethel came to SC McPherson, which was the school I went to, and also their sister school, and give us like information to fill out. What our program is going to be, what our elective is going to be. I guess I was like dozing off when they was explaining what a program is and what an elective is, but I thought elective meant that's going to be my main subject. So I was like, I want computer to be my elective, and I guess I'll put music as my program. So I can do that on the side. The shock when I went into high school, I was like, how come I don't have so much computer classes? Dude, elective is just something you do on the side. Your program and what you're going to be doing for the rest of this time in school is going to be music. And I had great teachers.
And you stuck with it because you could have changed.
I could have, but I had great teachers. Elizabeth Thornton, Mr. Burrows, Philip Lockhart, great teachers.
Wow, that's not inspirational. I mean, I really like that. It's a really good story.
They made me stay. They made it seem very attractive, and it was. Because, I didn't have a connection with music growing up.
Let me ask you another question. Where do you want to go with your music?
The highest.
What is the highest? Give
the
me
best.
Example. Give me the example.
Beyonce, Michael Jackson. I want to be the best. And I know that's a bold thing to say these days.
Not at all. What are you doing? What are you doing to be the best?
I'm learning. So, let's face it, there's not a lot of me out there online, but for some reason people know who I am. That's because I've been shadowing, I've been working these cool spots everyone used to hit up. Yeah, that was me cleaning in the background. I've watched so many Bahamian artists' first show, or artists, I don't know. I've seen so many people first shows. I've seen Chelsea Blues first show. I think I've seen Jay's Complex first show. Is he on this episode?
Not this one, no.
Oh, so, okay. I've been to a lot of first shows. I've seen great first shows. I've seen horrible first shows. And every time I see one, all I'm thinking of, I would do this though. Or I wouldn't do that. I would actually do this, or I would incorporate this, or I would incorporate this. I like what he's doing. Maybe I should do what she's doing too. And all of this is in the journal. And what I've been really waiting on is the skills to match up with my imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So like, if I'm not good enough to execute the thing that I want to do, why am I trying to execute it? So it's been a lot of growing up.
And preparation.
Yeah.
So you're somebody who wants to be prepared before you
exactly.
put yourself
But like,
out there.
there's projects now in the working. There's projects now being finishing. It's just gonna pop up nowhere, and everyone's gonna be surprised, and everyone's gonna love it.
Gonna love it. I can imagine so.
Before we move on, let's take a quick peek at what's up this week.
Let's check out this week's buzz.
Welcome to the buzz. Well, it's back to school season and everyone is out here helping kids start the new year fresh. One in particular is rapper Meek Mills. And as usual, social media never fails to draw out the funny flaws in someone's sincere plans. Check out this clip from comedian Jess Hilarious.
Good afternoon, it's Jess with a Mess, and today we're going to be covering a segment on education and how rapper Meek Mill decides to give back. Oh wow, does that come with subtitles? Meek Mill also gave away 6,000 backpacks to children in Philly. Oh wow. What's the matter? It's just that now everybody's gonna have the same book bag. Didn't think it over, did you? I'm sorry, Meek Mill. That's amazing. Shit! All 6,000 kids are gonna have the same book bag. Oh wow, good luck.
That's why nobody likes you.
I know. But this nigga crazy.
I have to say that I agree with her 100%. I don't think they thought that through at all. On the brighter side, at least we can say he tried. This is The Buzz.
Welcome to Support Now This Friday Entertainment Now, brought to you by Smugglers Bahamas, located downtown next to Pirates of Nassau.
Let's get right into it. Now, just because summer break is over, it doesn't mean you give up on those summer body goals. Plus, it's still hot as hell out, and minimal clothes are still required. Now, lucky for you, a new state-of-the-art gym has just opened. MacFit 360 Harbor Bay. From the new and modern equipment to the friendly and qualified staff and the many workout classes, you summer body late bloomers have no excuses. And that goes for me too. Now, before I end this segment, everyone deserves a cheat meal. And if I were you, I would hightail it to Smugglers on Sunday morning for their brunch specials. Crepes, French toast, and mimosas, and so much more. This is Support Now This Friday Entertainment Now, brought to you by Smugglers Bahamas.
Welcome to Smugglers Bahamas, located downtown next to Pirates of Nassau. Give us a visit and try some of our good eats, good treats, and best of all, good drinks. Make sure to try the down-home favorites like conch salad and conch fritters. And if you want something different, they have the most amazing crepes and calamari ever. Make sure to follow Smugglers on Instagram at Smugglers Bahamas. And make sure to watch our entertainment segments Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on ILTV, 6 p.m. Do you ever think that you'll be too prepared? Do you think that maybe you're delaying yourself?
Oh no,
perfection?
I'm way too lazy for that. I know exactly how much work I want to do and what I want to pull off. This ain't no like procrastination thing, you know. I'm planning. I'm very like laid back and hippie kid, you know, like. But I write stuff down. I schedule myself. Yeah, I fall off sometimes, but I have like this crazy plan, man, it's as simple as the things I post on my social media, pictures I take, things I just want to say. It's all planning. It's all marketing. It's all an ingenious idea. And when I strike, I'm gonna kill.
Nice. So you had mentioned Instagram. You want to go ahead and make sure tell them where they can find you?
Chairo the Fox on
Spell it out for
Instagram.
them.
Chairo the Fox. That's Instagram, Facebook, everything.
SoundCloud?
Same thing.
Nice. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go ahead and move on to the hot seat segment.
The hot spot. Was it the hot shit? I don't know.
The hot seat.
Okay, hot seat.
Okay. What is the worst thing someone has ever said to you?
There's a long list. Everyone you will love will hate you.
Very deep. What is your most unpopular opinion that you have?
The fragile masculinity of men is the source of sexism and the high rape culture of our country, and we really need to do something, starting with education and just talking to these kids in a different way.
God damn. What is the weirdest thing to ever happen to you in life?
Oh my God. The weirdest? What's weird? What's weird to you?
What's weird to you?
Man,
You answer the question.
Nothing. I'm comfortable with a lot. I guess the weirdest thing. Oh my goodness, it's every day, man. Okay, so one weird thing that happened to me that's probably top 10. I was just like in the beach chilling, just me. This is when I had a car, so I did stuff like that. I just go to beaches and just go in the water, and something's touching my my leg, you know. And I'm in a shallow pot, so like, you know. So I'm thinking it's like a little fish or maybe a crab or whatever. It's a shark. It's not a nurse shark either. It's a very big shark just touching me, and I'm just looking at it, and I just accepted it. And I told myself, well, you know, there's less cooler ways to die. And it just swam away, and I slowly walked out of the water. That wasn't the most terrifying, but it was pretty weird.
If you are a drug or addictive substance, what would you be?
I'd totally be shrooms. I'd be mushrooms. Psychedelic mushrooms, man, they trip you out. And they're natural, and you know, I'm natural, and I'm a trip, so eat me.
What instrument would you be in bed?
Nah, I would be the conductor. I do all the work. I would.
couldn't hold it in. I was
the
so-
conductor, the DJ. I don't
was
know.
trying
I'd
not
be
to
the
laugh.
play button.
I was
That's
trying
right,
not to
babe.
laugh, but I
It's
couldn't
just-
hold it back. Oh my goodness.
I'd be the musician.
Okay, 10 points. If you had to make an artist, a Bahamian artist that is not well known, if you had the power to make them popular,
Like popular with, you know,
like no,
everywhere.
yeah, everywhere. Which artist would that be?
Shad Fur.
He is dope.
He's doper than you know.
Yeah,
He's
Shad
doper
Fur
than you
is
think.
dope. And if you had to collaborate with any mainstream artist now, who would that be?
It'd be Andre 3000, because it'd be such a shock to the world. This guy just come out of nowhere, performing with Chairo the Fox. What the hell? Plus, me and him share a birthday, May 27th. Look it up.
Nice. Well, I have to say, Chairo, that this interview has been one of the most insightful interviews I've had in the 2.5 years I've been doing this show. So thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yo, no problem. Definitely.
And we've already established where we can find Chairo the Fox. So I need everyone to make sure go and find him, all right? This is Support an Artist Friday. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and purchase. All right, and then Chairo the Fox is going to go ahead and exit us with a wonderful rendition.
Okay, this one's original. It's going to be debuted on Foreign Sound's next project, 20-something, and you should get Foreign Sound. Just for an excuse for me to come back.
To come back.
Yeah, but
you can come back anyway.
For all of us, like, it's you think I'm interested. This one's called Spaceships. I hope you guys like it. Yeah, where do we go from here? Where do we belong? Well, I'm not sure. Maybe we should follow the words to this song. I'm not sure where you are. Yeah, I guess you're pretty far. Ooh, hiding on Jupiter. Or maybe you're back on Mars. Well, hold up, but I've got a spaceship and it's running on goodbyes. Good vibes, yeah. I've got a spaceship and it's locked onto that smile. Your smile, and it sounds like ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's heading towards you. And it sounds like ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's heading towards you. Oh, I can feel your cosmic energy. Oh, how I wish you was next to me. But we're on different dimensions. But I still feel your connection, baby. Why are you so far away? Yeah. Or some my Milky Way. Ooh, maybe you'll need a room. But I swear I'm gonna find you. 'Cause I've got a spaceship and it's running on goodbyes, yeah. I've got a spaceship and it's locked onto your smile. Your smile.
This time.
And it sounds like ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's heading towards you. And it sounds like ooh, ooh, ooh. And it's heading towards you. 'Cause I've got a spaceship and it's running on goodbye. This is Support an Artist Friday. I'm Chairo This is our thing. Please tune in next time.
Where have all the good men gone? And where are all the gods?
Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising up?
I need a hero. I'm holding up for a hero. To the morning light. He's gotta be sure, and it's gotta be soon. And he's gotta be larger than life. Larger